What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been like a month since a proper video, but a lot of things happened in the tank, more good than bad. So let's just jump right into it. All right, guys, let's start with the bad side. Not like bad as in like water quality or stuff like that, but it's just the pulsing zinnias have come back with a vengeance. Like this, I think I cut it down like 4 times. I thought I got everything, and there's like little pieces here and there, but like it came back super strong. Now it's like all over the back. It's insane. So that's something I need to take care of ASAP because I have some more acros coming in, and my plan was to put it on top of this rock, but it's just getting out of control. Like, let me see if there's a better angle from here. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. If anyone wants some, let me know if you want your tank to be covered with pulsing zinnias. All right, guys, as you can see, the calc reactor dose or whatever you want to call it, still the same from the last video. I have not had time to change it or make it look nicer, I guess. I guess I'll get to it when I get to it. Let's talk about the big change. Big accomplishment here is, the SPS have been thriving. Like, they are growing, polyps out, everything looks super happy. And there's a lot of factors, I don't know, like, I can't nail it down, but there's a lot of factors that may be helping this whole success with SPS. Is first, okay, the calc, right? That's the first major thing I did, like consistently. Second thing, I've been using like a few Aqua Forest products. I've been using it, but now I'm using it like more consistently. Life Source, I've been doing that once a week. And then they have these little droplet bottles that you do like every other night, and there's like so many drops for however many gallons you have. So I'm using the Build, Vitality, the Amino, and Reef Energy. So those are more like coral foods, aminos, and this and that. So I don't know if that's a thing. Whatever it is, I'm not gonna try to like mess with it anymore. Everything is like doing really well. Like if you look back in the older videos, like this rock is like a bunch of them were dead. Things weren't growing. Like you tell that one grew some. That one's a new one. That's I got that one, Putang Reefs. This one definitely, if you go back in the videos, this one grew quite a bit. This one got some new branches coming out. And that one is doing some weird things there, but it's growing. And here we got the Bali Green Slimer. The Biota Yellow Tang, look how the color is just popping on this guy. He got quite big. I think he like doubled in size, I would say. Look at it, look at it, look at him. No aggression from the Koi Tang, so that is really well. Everyone's kind of getting along. I did get this like purple Tang, and it wasn't in the best shape, and I had it in the sump. I don't know if you guys seen, like I made a short on it, and I really thought it was like kind of looked rough, but he didn't make it, and I'm glad like whatever happened to it in the sump. Nothing came in the main display, even though it was in the same water. I was just like crossing my fingers like, man, why did I even get it in the first place? Another thing, so when I place some of these frags on here, to be honest, I didn't think they're gonna survive because in the past, it lasted like a week and they're dead. So when I glue some of these on, I'm like, okay, you know what? Some of them might have been like a little bit too close, like these two. And now they're like encrusting to the rock, and now they're like super close. So I don't know if there's gonna be warfare or they're kind of like mold together. I have no idea, we'll see what happens. That's another thing you should think about. You never know when your tank's gonna turn around. So place corals properly, especially SPS, where they're not gonna like grow and touch each other right away. At least let them, I know these are still frags, but like these are like really close. So you might have an issue right there. This little Raja Rampage, it was up on the back wall. I moved it. It wasn't doing like the greatest there in the first place. And then I moved it here because I felt like it's gonna cross, it'll look cool in this corner. And the par is like, I believe it's like 250-ish right there, or a little less than that. But it was like almost dying, and I was like, you know what? It's gonna acclimate. It's gonna acclimate, and it did. Some of the edges are like dying off, but like the lower part is like coming back. You can see the colors in it. So sometimes you just like, I don't know, you can take a chance, and corals usually acclimate to like different lighting. It takes some time, but hopefully this one recovers. It is recovering. I just hope it like starts growing now, like, because when they grow big, they look really nice. All right, so dosing. Other than like the calc and then the Aqua Forest little droplets of aminos and vitamins and all that, I wanted to do the Aqua Forest. I know there's a lot of Aqua Forest. I just like their stuff, and I've been having success with them. The Aqua Forest 1 plus 2 plus 3. I want to do that because they have the whole trace elements and all that. But I calculated like the consumption of calcium in 24 hours, so I got that down. And then the magnesium, I swear I did this in 3 times in a row where I screwed it up and I had to like wait another. So I'm like, tonight I'm gonna do it again and hopefully I don't screw it up and find the consumption of that. And if there is a consumption, then maybe I'll start doing the Aqua Forest 1 plus 2 plus 3. And they say if there's a low consumption, you just start off with like 25 mLs a day of each part as a start off, but I don't know if there should be some consumption. I know I don't have that much corals, but I guess we'll see. If that magnesium looks like it's getting consumed, then I will. If not, then I'm probably not gonna, I'm just gonna wait on it because my calcium is pretty high. So I don't wanna like overdo anything, especially now. I don't know why I'm even thinking about doing this because everything's running smooth, but I wanna get those trace elements in the tank. Also, I know in previous videos I said reef moonshiners, I was gonna do it, but I don't know, like people do have success with that for sure because it's just like whatever you're low on, you put it in, blah, blah, blah. And I haven't been keeping up with the whole like ICP, sending it out and this and that. So I kind of like, you know, I kind of wasted money on that, getting all those little trace elements because I haven't been doing it. So I think I'm just gonna go the route of the whole Aqua Forest 1, 2, 3 and just do it that way if I do need it and go from there, because the whole like sending out ICPs and this and that, I don't know, it's just, if I don't keep up with that, then it's kind of a waste, I guess. So that I'm gonna scratch, and if I do decide to do the whole Aqua Forest 1, 2, 3, then it's kind of like an auto and just check parameters frequently and you don't have to worry about all that stuff. All right, as far as water changes, I'm doing it like maybe once a month. I did like last week, probably like 30 gallons, 25 gallons. Ever since I got rid of that Moorish idol, I've been feeding more like cautiously. I do nori twice a day and then 2 small feedings of like myces, and that's pretty much it. And then sometimes random days I do like pellets, and nutrients have been low. And to be honest, I haven't even checked phosphates because I don't have any like really like algae problems anymore. And you could tell like the tank looks pretty clean. So it was definitely because I was feeding that fish and trying to keep it happy and trying to save my coral. There's just so much going on with that. That was really a nightmare. So I'm gonna tell you guys again, just be careful what kind of fish you put in your tank and stay clear of headaches. Okay, before we end this video, I need some advice from you guys. So there's some, I was looking like down, like on the lower parts, especially on like this back side and then back here. There's like, oh, and inside there's like bubble algae. And I don't think I ever dealt with bubble algae. I know it's like sometimes like from nutrients, but like nutrients, I should check the phosphates obviously. But I think also it can happen, I read online, is like if there's like low flow areas. So I'm thinking maybe put like an MP10 maybe, like towards the bottom and kind of like get some flow towards the bottom. Cause I don't wanna ramp these up anymore because I don't want like too much flow over the top. So maybe a couple MP10s on the bottom and kind of get the flow through these little caves going. Would that help? Or I don't know. That's what I'm thinking right now. I know you can get emerald crabs, but emerald crabs, they say like if they're done eating the bubble algae, they'll start eating corals. And I'm not gonna have that again, something eating my corals. So I don't want to do that. And you don't supposed to pluck them because if they pop, the spores go and they go everywhere. So that's kind of like, I guess that is another issue I'm having right now is bubble algae. It's not crazy amount, but it's just like in these little crevices where for sure there's like really low flow. So that is another small issue I'm dealing with. That is it for the video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys found something useful. Key thing, consistency, I guess. This whole thing is just super exciting to me. Since I'm an SPS expert, leave a comment and let me know. I got you. Now I know everything about SPS. I'm joking, but let's see if we could grow these now and just like kind of trying to coast it. Now I'm just trying to like grow these now. Remember in my last video, like, let's just grow these colonies, blah, blah, blah. That didn't happen. Now I think that's gonna come true. Anyways, guys, I will catch you guys on the next